What's good, everybody? It's Evan. I hope you're feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm out here by the beach, breathing in the beautiful ocean air. And today I want to talk about the power of spending time alone and why it's important to spend time alone. So before I get into it, I want to ask you a question. How comfortable are you spending time alone? Now sit and reflect on that question, and I want to talk about all the successful people that have walked this earth and how a lot of them have spent time alone. And the reason for that is because when you're alone, you're able to connect to your higher self. You're able to connect with nature, and you really connect with your emotions, your insides, your feelings. And that's the thing. I mean, when we're with other people, we can just pretend to be present, and we can be on our phone, and most of the time we're in our head thinking, but we're not feeling. We're not getting in tune with our emotions. And it's important that we really raise our emotional intelligence. The way to do that is by actually confronting our emotions. And you can't really do that unless you're spending time alone. Being alone is a great time to meditate, to journal, visualize who you want to be. And that's another key question to ask yourself is, who do I want to be? What do I want to project in this world, in this universe? Because you can be anything. You can become the greatest version of yourself. And when we're constantly being distracted on our phones, with television, we're not really connecting to who we are. And who we are essentially is consciousness. We're pure consciousness using this body to navigate through this world. It can be scary to be alone because, like I said, that's when things are gonna come up. And if you've been hiding things, if you've been keeping things in the dark, it's gonna be a wake-up call for you, because you're gonna have to come face to face with those emotions, with those fears, with those insecurities. And I'm telling you from personal experience, it's worth it. It's worth the initial fear, the initial discomfort to face those emotions that you've been suppressing. And when you get to the other side of that, that's where the growth comes from. The growth comes from stepping out of your comfort zone and really coming to terms with who you are, coming to the acceptance of who you are meant to be. And it's important that you accept yourself fully, accept your parents, accept all your loved ones, your friends, for who they are. That's easier said than done. Something that I've struggled with in the past is trying to put people in a frame of how I think they should be. And even putting myself in a frame of how I think I should be. And that's no way to live. You have to really take some time to be one with nature, be one with yourself. And if you're able to, go out and experience the sun beaming down on you. Go experience the park. Just feel nature's presence, and you'll realize you're not alone. You're being guided every step of the way, and never doubt that. Don't doubt that for a second. And you have guides, angels, whatever you want to call them. There are beings that you aren't fully aware of that are here with you, and they're with you right now. They're with me. They're the reason why I'm making videos like this, because I feel that presence. But I feel that presence, and the only way to really feel it is when you're alone. Because when you're with other people, you're a little distracted from the spiritual side of things, of the real reality, because you're caught up in other people's reality. And we have to create a bit of separation. I'm all for oneness. And I saw something the other day on Aaron Dowdy's channel, and it really resonated with me. He said that for people who are empaths like myself, we have to learn to create a separation of who we are and who other people are. We can't get so caught up in their reality where it affects ours. And being around other people all the time is something that you really have to, like I said, create a separation. And one way to do that is simply just go spend some time alone. It's not always easy or even practical to spend time alone. You might have a family, you might have a job that you have to go to, but there aren't any excuses. You can get up an hour early, you can go to bed an hour later, and take this time to be alone and really reflect. That's what I do. I get up early. I get up at 4:40, 5 o'clock, usually on a daily basis. And that's the time that I really get to journal. I get to reflect on where I'm progressing in my life, where I need to progress more. And I think you should do the same. At the end of the day, you can do whatever you want. But the key point I'm making is that there aren't any excuses. And if you got more free time, like I said, go out, really get to do something you want to do. Take some time to do something you want to do. Go out to that bakery that you like to go to and get yourself a cake. Go for that walk that you want to go to. Go on that hike. Do something that you want to do, and take some time to really love yourself. Because the relationship you have with yourself is a reflection of the relationships you have with your family, with your loved ones, with your friends, with everybody. I will say that spending too much time alone can be a negative thing. And I've been there too. I've spent too much time alone, and I wasn't feeling, like I said, I was still stuck in my head. And I wasn't reaching out to anybody. So if you spend too much time alone, reach out to somebody. Find that balance. And at the same time, I really feel most people don't spend too much time alone nowadays. Most people are constantly on their phones. Most people are always watching television with other people. But if you are that person that is spending too much time alone, reach out to somebody. Reach out to me. Reach out to a loved one and let them know how you're feeling. Let them know, like, I feel like shit. I don't feel good. But that conversation is not going to be easy, but it can save you. And it can really make that other person really appreciate you for being transparent. And you'll feel like the weight of the world has been lifted off your shoulders after that conversation. So find the balance. Find that flow where you're not too high, where you're not too low. Yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna go out, enjoy my time alone. Thank you for watching. As always, I send you all peace and love. If this video helped you, feel free to give it a like. Share it with somebody who can use this knowledge. And I'll be seeing you all soon. Namaste.